Yo, what's up guys, it is Seahawks here, we're back with another video. Today I'm giving my first Seahawks full 7-round mock draft. Yeah, I don't get why I've been pushing it back until like literally 2 weeks I think until the draft is, but yep, giving you my first Seahawks mock draft. There's not going to be any trades in this one at least. This is one I just did a collab with some other Seahawks pages on Instagram recently, and for a guy that doesn't really watch college football, I think I did pretty good. That's what people have been saying in the comments. So I'm just going to do the exact same one for this one. So hopefully you enjoy. And if you do, like, comment, subscribe. And as always, go Hawks. Pick 18. South Carolina safety, Nick Eamon-Worry. And you're talking about a guy who had one of the better combines. He had a 4.3 40, a 43-inch vert jump, and an 11'6" broad jump. And the Seahawks have reportedly been very interested in this prospect, and I really see why. 6'3", 220-pound safety with a strong college resume, with 4 interceptions, 2 pick sixes, as a first-team All-American selection in 2024. Some people have been comparing him to Cam Chancellor. If you're comparing this guy to Cam Chancellor, why shouldn't the Seahawks pick him, man? We do need safety help because we released Rayshon Jenkins. We really only have Julian Love and Kobe Bryant. He's like a corner safety guy, but get this guy in the Seahawks locker room. Let Mike McDonald work with him. If there's a way he falls to 18, pick him, because I know for a damn fact if we don't pick him and he's still there, the Vikings would be all over him. So Nick Eamon-Worry is my pick at 18. Pick 50, Ariante Urseri, tackle, Minnesota. I think I said that right. So, before you say we don't really need a tackle, I always hear that a lot of tackles should shift to guard in the NFL coming out of college anyway. And this is a massive, massive tackle. 6'6", 331 pounds, that ran damn near a sub 540. He ran a 5.0140. That is lab crap right there. That is stuff you see in a lab. No way someone that heavy should be running that fast. Imagine that just pole guarding right at your face in the NFL. I would piss myself. My goodness. He started at left tackle for Minnesota. He won the Big Ten Offensive Lineman of the Year. He's a massive human with a just huge chest and a well-developed frame that should allow him to physically handle the jump in competition to the NFL. I mean, also, we know that Lucas is probably bound for another injury, so he could just slide right in at tackle if Lucas does happen to go down. This would be a scary, scary pick if Seattle can land him if he drops that far, because I'm pretty sure he's supposed to go like in the top 40. But Ariante Urseri, sorry if I said that wrong again, from Minnesota is my 50th overall pick. Pick 52. Jack Sawyer, edge rusher, Ohio State. Talk about a culture-setting defensive player who just loves what he can do, loves what his job is. Whoever drafts this guy, they're gonna get more than a football player. Hopefully Seattle can get him. They're gonna get someone who has an old school mentality of the game of football. They're gonna get someone who defensive coordinators are just going to move everywhere in the scheme because he's just that important and just effective of a player. They're going to get someone who will do everything in his power to play football. That's the kind of guy I want the Seahawks to have, and Mike McDonald would just do wonders with this guy on defense. So pick 52, I want it to be Jack Sawyer, the natty winner with the Ohio State Buckeyes. Pick 82, Isaiah Bond, wide receiver, Texas Longhorns. You like speed? Pick the guy that ran a 4.39 40 at the combine. And look, I know we did sort of upgrade our receiving core after losing DK and Tyler, but you can never have enough receivers, to be honest. If you want a guy that has elite deep speed, a crafty route runner, a lot of versatility, a natural hands catcher, and just explosive acceleration, Isaiah Bond is your guy. Only flaws he really has is he was heavily underutilized in college, and he'll just need time to develop into a rotational role. But he could be like a potential receiver 3, 4, just him and Bobo duking it for receiver 3. Put this guy in the slot, just send him on deep routes, just make him the new Tyler Lockett, pretty much. That's how I could see it with Bond being a Seahawk. So, pick 82 is Isaiah Bond from the Texas Longhorns. Pick 92, Demetrius Knight II, inside linebacker, South Carolina. 6'2", 235-pound linebacker, ran a 4.58 40, and he can react to a play with just fast pace. He's a very passionate linebacker, great size for a linebacker. He has a good feel for how to play a linebacker's spot. He has a broad frame. He's built for action in the box for a linebacker. He's natural at slipping blocks without losing his run fits. He runs through his tackle targets with force and wraps up any player in his way. Pick 92 should be Demetrius Knight from South Carolina. Pick 137, Kobe Bryant, cornerback, Kansas Jayhawks. I mean, you're talking about a guy with some elite ball hawking skills. He has 13 career interceptions, 22 pass breakups. He's a nasty competitor. He has great zone coverage skills. He shows remarkable body control when locating the football. He's an effective press corner with good hand usage. And screw it, have 2 Kobe Bryants in the secondary. It's kind of also a big reason why I want him, just to have 2 Kobe Bryants. You can never have just one. So Kobe Bryant from Kansas should be the 137th pick for the Seahawks. Pick 172, Caleb Rogers, tackle, guard, technically, from Texas Tech. Another just big, beefy O-lineman that ran a 5-second, 40-yard dash. But with this guy, he mainly played right tackle for Texas Tech, but he was also a left tackle, and in 2024, he had 10 starts at a right tackle, 2 as a left guard, 1 as a right guard. This dude is literally a versatile offensive lineman. Seattle could really, really use that. He plays through the echo of the whistle. He has positional flexibility. He anchors with impressive lower body strength. He shows excellent vision. He deploys a stiff and jarring punch that lands square in the defender's chest plate. He passes off stunts. So, with that being said, I think Caleb Rogers should be the Seahawks' 172nd pick. Pick 175, Elijah Roberts, defensive lineman, SMU. You like a speedy, edge-rushing, outside linebacker defensive end? Try Elijah Roberts, who ran a 4.78 40-yard dash. These people are made in machines, man. He has a high motor. He brings tackle-breaking power. He demonstrates impressive awareness when attacking gaps. He possesses scheme versatility. And he brings jarring power at the point of attack with heavy hands. So, pick 175 should be Elijah Roberts from SMU for the Seahawks. Pick 223, Pat Bryant, wide receiver, Illinois. To me, this pick is really just depth-worthy, because like I said earlier, you can never have too many receivers. But if something were to happen to any of our receivers, and we pick this guy and we keep him and he needs to jump in and play for a bit, he creates yards after catch with powerful strides. He has a great catch radius. He literally brings that dog mentality to a team. And he shows real savvy working back to the quarterback if a play does break down. And he has a refined understanding of spacing and timing in the red zone. Our red zone offense wasn't good last year, get this guy some red zone targets, I guess. So pick 223 for Seattle, Pat Bryant. And the final pick 234, we got Jordan Hancock, cornerback, Ohio State. Another depth pick, but this guy can play a corner, nickel, safety. So just like I said about Sawyer earlier, defensive coordinators would just love to have a player like that who can play a lot of different spots in his desired area in the defense. He has a smooth back pedal. He has a championship pedigree because he literally just won the Natty. He has a cornerback level athletic trait to nickel and safety alignments. He's disciplined in zone assignments. And he has diagnostic skills in zone coverage. So, final pick, even if it's just a depth piece, I think Jordan Hancock could be a nice locker room addition for the Seahawks. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!